Work is now complete on keeping the accessway to Baylys Beach on Northland's west coast open to the public, and it's being dubbed a New Zealand first in erosion control. The work being done is described as soft engineering. It involves using large recyclable bags placed in a way that prevents erosion of the sand dunes at the entranceway to the beach. The continued safety of a small number of houses below where the erosion was occurring was a secondary measure. Baylys Beach Society spokesman Maurice Weatherall said that the project had been used successfully in other countries around the globe and was an environmentally friendly method of erosion control.
Over the last few years we've had trouble with the seas coming in. As the seas rise, the tides are getting higher all the time, and they're coming in and taking lots of the bank ground out. And this was getting worse up this access to the beach. And the hills started to move a couple of years ago, and it's got really bad in the last 6 months. And so I put to the regional council, the deputy chair up here, Graham Ramsey, who owns a batch up the top here, and he's scared he's going to lose it. And they did some thought about it, and they said come back with something that may work. And so I did a plan for a bag. One, we had to get a bag that was very strong, that was UV treated, and would actually let the water go in and out but hold the dry sand back. And it's very cost effective. It's probably about the fifth the cost of doing gabion baskets, and it can be filled very quickly once you get a system, and it's the first time in New Zealand this has ever been done. If it does work, it could save millions and millions.
Kaipara District Council Roading Manager Henry Van Sale said that the method had proved cost effective and would now ensure an accessway remained open to the public.
Yeah, the biggest focus was for us to secure the access so that you have some good security, that people can go onto the beach, tourists can go onto the beach, locals can go onto the beach. So that was the main factor for this whole to the project. And because it's quite a popular beach for our district council, for the sake of tourists coming, so we just want to make sure that they can actually go and get onto our beach and just have a look at this beautiful west coast we have there. Yeah. So as of today, the cost will be approximately $25,000 in total. But in saying that, we get NZTA subsidy for the work that we're doing because it's a beach access, like a road.
And we also spoke with coastal geomorphologist Dr. Mark Dixon, who explains the possible causes behind the erosions of our coastlines.
Short-term patterns of erosion are much more likely to be a result of storm events, whereas kind of long-term chronic erosion patterns, more likely that you could associate that with, for example, something like sea level rise. But short-term kind of advance and retreat of the shoreline is much more likely related to some changes in the kind of storm forcing conditions.